Hello, everybody. It is Callie, and well, tonight I want to tell you guys a quick story that happened to me tonight. Okay, I was taking my dogs for the very long. Well, I try to make it long, but right now my pit bull is having a hard time dealing with the Texas heat. So while we're used to long walks, we have to make it short because he'll actually sit down and lay down, and it takes us a long time to get home because he lays down like 50 times if we go too far. But whilst on this walk, he was laying down. It was reaching sunset. It was actually already starting to get dark, and I had my baby on me. I had my partner with me. He was with the dogs. I was with the baby. And so I decided to do something I thought was clever, but it didn't turn out so clever in the end. So I decided to sit on the ground and fake like I was hurt. So you know me, I'm all dramatic. Ah, Monty, help! He didn't move, so I sat there for a second thinking, man, what's up with that dog? He don't even care if I'm hurt. He I think by now knows when I'm faking distress. He's not stupid. But then, whilst faking my distress, I became actually distressed because I noticed I sat in a fire ant nest. A fire ant nest. So I wasn't actually wearing shorts. I wear long pants because we go in the woods, the deep woods. And here in Texas, there is a lot of defensive plants with thorns and really sharp things. So you have to wear thick, not thick, but pants that are loose. So if you do get a thorn, it gets stuck in the pants. But I had just rolled them up because Monty decided to go into this pond that has a very deep edge, and he couldn't get out because he was he was tired, and I don't know, the water was a little shallower. So I had to go in the water, and I had to lift his very large self up to get him out of this pond. So I had rolled up my pants, and I didn't roll them back down, so I sat in this ant nest, fire ant nest, and I looked down at my legs. I feel something crawling, and I was just about to say 50 or 60, but there was literally about 10 or 15 fire ants on my leg. And that's when they started to sting me, and I was like, "Ooh, ow!" It really hurt. So yeah, it was really painful, but it was really, really painful. And I would show you guys my leg. I don't even think the camera will pick it up, but let's see if I can. See, my lighting isn't the best but there's bites all over my leg. My lighting's not the best because it's nighttime. If you guys notice, I have to do a lot of my videos at nighttime because I have a baby. And for mothers and fathers who have young children, it's almost impossible to do anything, especially in the daytime when they're awake. So the nighttime is the only time I get to actually make videos. Well, I do. You see me make some in the daytime, but it's very few and far between. So I get it done at nighttime. And so yeah. But back onto the fire ant thing, okay? I don't know how many of you guys deal with ants or fire ants, but the worst place, I didn't deal with ants in Michigan. I don't know why. Maybe it's the climate, but in Indiana, carpenter ants, wood ants, right? And here in Texas, it's fire ants. And I never had been bit by ant before, So to come down here and to experience fire ants was like really stressful. Like really stressful. Like they bite and it hurts really bad because what they do is they bite you and then they inject like this poison, this venom into the bite, and it's very painful. So yeah, we've been having like a problem with fire ants in the house because it's not like I'm super messy, but like I have animals, so like food will sometimes go on the floor, or even food sometimes there's food. Not a lot of food, but it's like crumb here, crumb there. They'll attract. It's insane. If you guys have ever watched ants, it's amazing how they operate. So at the beginning, I was really stressed out about these ants. Like, man, I hate these ants. And so I was like getting rid of them, trying to kill them. And they were attacking me. Like, it was war between me and the ants. We think that ants are not that smart, but they're very intelligent. Like, they are actually super, super smart. And, yeah, it's just insane. So they started attacking me, and finally I like deep cleaned the whole house. I got rid of all of them because they can get in anywhere. They can get in your walls. They're attracted to the coolness. They're attracted to food. It didn't matter. I found them in my closet, and there was no food in my closet, but there was clothes on the floor that they could nest in. So I mean, I have never been at war with ants before, but I've been at war with ants. And you know what? Finally, my partner was just like, they're doing what they're meant to do. And he made me see something like a different perspective. And I was like, all right. So we started watching them and observing them. And it's really interesting. They'll like be passing each other and they'll do this little tap like, hey, we know each other. Okay, we're on. And if they don't know each other, they'll fight. But they're all the same colony. So, yeah, I was at war for a while. They were biting me, and then I just gave up. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight these. They only are here in the summertime. And today, actually, recently, I dropped a piece of banana on the floor, and I'm not joking. Within 5 minutes, you have like 100 ants. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but you have a lot. Very quick. You got one hunter ant. He finds food. Message out to all the other ants, and within minutes, you have a lot of ants on your hand. And they don't bite you actually unless you're hostile. So I've been non-hostile. They haven't bit me. I did sit on the nest and they attacked me, but that was my fault. But the banana, I saw them swarm the banana, and for a moment I was like, you know what? I was gonna clean the banana up, but I was like, let's see how long, just for fun, let's see how long it takes them to move this, little chunk of banana. And I'm not joking. Within 20 minutes, that banana was gone. No trace of it at all. It was gone. I was like, wow. So really, they're kind of like little vacuum cleaners, but they're ants, and some people get grossed out by ants. I was never like grossed out by them. I would get irritated though, like, because sometimes when we have inner turmoil, we take it out in the world around us. And so yeah, it was like I was just letting these ants get to me, but it's like, why? And so yeah, I got attacked today by them, and it didn't feel good. It hurt really bad. I had to figure out how to do pictures. I don't think I can do pictures, but maybe tomorrow in the daytime I'll take a different video where I can show you the damage done to my leg that these fire ants did. And they're lethal. Fire ants are crazy. But that's all. That's my short story time. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're dealing with fire ants, let me know if it's a climate thing. I don't know if it's the heat or what it is, but fire ants, man, they're not fun. Don't start a war because you won't win. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. And they kill other insects that you don't want around out in the garden. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? But that wraps it up for me. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you comment on the video. I hope you share the video. Anyone else dealing with fire ants? And last but not least, if you haven't already, subscribe. And again, thank you to all my other subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. The support means a lot. All right. I'm out. Much love to all of you guys. Good night.